psyche spineless, nowhere to run. Time to run this wicked game. Watch a nigga hang game from the trees. Feel the breeze as the body's swaying. Do my dirty really keep me going right. Niggas wanna fight, out goes the light. Run the game, fuck it, here we go. 1, 2, 3, with a crazy mic check, yo. Blood Same Street is a motherfucking trademark. My suicide starts inside a skate park. It's a G-Day, standing for record. You niggas can't handle it. To bitches, I'm tragic. I'm the one your family warned you about. Talk too much, bitch, so I rip your tongue out. Give me a chance to make the graveyard dance and leave this motherfucker in a dead man's stance. Better make a chance to cause a hell on earth for what it's worth. But this is birth. Reincarnated to a hateful bastard. Psycho master, my life's a hazard. Look at all of the blood on my hands. Play with his veins like rubber band. Damn, things go over the night, make you go boom. But you better beware of the evil that may do.
Yo, what's going on? Oh, Kyle's Shorts channels. Oh, that's cool, man. Awesome, man. Cool. I didn't know you had one like that. That's cool, man. That's cool, Kyle. That's awesome. You're still going on tonight? I mean, tomorrow night, right? I mean, tomorrow afternoon, 2:30. You told Kelly the same thing? Right on, man. My mom was playing tricks on me that said I couldn't handle it, so they took my size for one brand new straight jacket. Committing suicide, leave yourself, it don't amaze me, cause I'm locked in the house of crazy. No one can do it that. House of crazy. No one can do it that. House of crazy. No one can do it that. House of crazy. No one can do it that. House of crazy. No one can do it that. No one can do it that. No one can do it that. No one can do it that.
Yo, what's going on, Frankie, bro? Cheers. How you doing, Frankie? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir. Excuse me, excuse me. Had some Fagos today, some water. Energy drink on deck. And more Fagos. But no beer tonight, sir. Got some food, man. But right now I'll have a little bit of Raisinets, then a joint, and then some water. Or like water first. How about that? I'm working on it, man. The money's on the streets. That's where it's really at. Yeah, I pulled out some Frankie, I pulled out some old Rough Trade and some stuff like that because this dude was asking about like OI period stuff, you know. So I grabbed some of that. I grabbed some Discharge reissues. I grabbed some shit like that. Race Bannon a couple times. Race Bannon, The Professionals. That's the 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. The Professionals, right? Okay, Frankie. So look, it says it comes with a free poster, right? You talk about stupid pop art, huh? 1, 2, 3 says it comes with a free poster, eh? Let's talk about dumb pop art. This is the free poster. This is the free poster. And this is real. This is not bullshit. This is not a bootleg or something. This is real. That's what they gave you as a free poster. Not bullshit. It's the real shit. Still got the sticker. Free poster. Pretty funny, man. That's some pop art trash right there. For real ski. For real ski. What's up, Kyle? Cheers. Boo. The Forbes 400, huh? Not even the 500, huh? I'm all the way up on the 4, huh? I mean, all right, Frankie, look. All right, Frankie, look. The pugilists. I don't remember what country they're from, but yeah, pretty legit. Then Polars United. I don't know what country they're from, but pretty legit. Then Soulside. I know they're from DC. Pretty legit. Then what do we got here? Oh yeah, I don't even show that. Then what do we got here? Oh, No Way. Oh, so legit. This, everybody still likes this VML series. They're copying that shit now. Whoa. In Control plays the hits. That's got hardcore standards on it, like 4 of them. The first Brujeria Machetazo, can't show that well. Citizens Patrol, I got 2 copies of both of their singles. Shocking Truth, this one's absolutely amazing. What's up, Best? How you doing? Yeah, Time Bomb, there you go. That's another one that's pretty legit that he would be looking for. Vile Nation, even better, man. That's US. Anyway, it just goes on like. We're trying to make some out of it. What's up, Beth? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Frankie? How you been? I'm about to roll one up real quick. Oh, I'm doing great. I got Arctic Monkey, for real. Senate was right, so I'm about to roll that up. Have some Raisinets, have some water. Let me hit the water first. I'm doing great, Beth. Thanks for asking. Cheers. All right, let me roll one up. Hold up a sec. Oh, this record's almost over. Okay, well, that's fine. Where do we go next? Oh, yeah. Here's a legit What We Do is Secret. That's where we go next. That's a real one. That's a real one. Yay. I have tons of Sam Cooke records. He's one of my favorites. But I can go get a Sam Cooke record at the Goodwill. You know what I mean? So I can't make any money off a Sam Cooke record. I love Sam Cooke, dude. He's one of my favorites. I just can't make any money on that. This shit's money, you know. This shit. This shit's money. Flat, fucking Bone, yo. Bone, of course. I got all the Bone fucking singles and whatnot. Yo, go to my Facebook marketplace. See, stuff like that I can't get any money for, but I like it, right? Whoops, look at that. I need an anti-stack gun. Whoop. Hit me up on Facebook Marketplace then. I'm sure my Facebook is in my channel links, you know? How you doing, whatever, man? How you doing? Yeah, I can't sell Sam Cooke records, man. They're only like, they're $2 records. You know? Something like this, excuse me, there's less than 1,000 in the world, and it's signed, see? It's signed, and then on the back, and then down here, where is it, on the back? Yeah, there you go. Look at that shit. So yeah, I gotta sell money shit, bro. I'm doing great. I don't even want to, you know. Oh, that's so... Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you this way. Because I don't want to show that picture. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't want to show that picture. These guys wanted all these pictures of other stuff, so. Dang. We'll locate it, man. We'll locate it. Can't be that far. Here we go. Don Bulls, and I'll show you. He is right here. He's right here. There's Don Bulls right there. No. He's nude. He's nude. Or he's flashing, or whatever you want to say. He's flashing, I should say. All right, let's listen to Death. No controversy. Nah, he's flashing. He's flashing the camera. Which is good for money, you know what I mean? There's not only less than 1,000. He's flashing the camera. He signed it, and he drew an arrow that said GPO to Genesis Peorage. And they're holding a psychic TV record in the picture. which is also really cool. I wish I had that record, but they always did limited runs. Death, y'all. Death from Detroit. Hell yeah. These are re-releases. These were discovered tapes, kind of. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever, man. It's real fun. Records are good. Records are a good cheap hobby if you do it right, too. They can be a real cheap hobby, too, if you do it right. So here, yeah. So he signed his coat right there. I used to DJ. I used to do that. You know, I have to do this whenever I have time. So it's more, you know, my family's important. If I had a scheduled DJ hour, sure. But it would have to be a real job, dude. It'd have to be a real job. Not me volunteering. I'm not into volunteering like that anymore, you know? I did it before, you know? We even wrote a recipe for the radio station because I was a DJ. So my son and I, we took like something that we always made, and then we took out a gram scale and we measured out all the ingredients so we could write an accurate recipe. And we called it red and green beans. But it's nothing you would think because there's no red beans in it and there's no green beans in it, but it's still accurate description. But yeah, man, I can't volunteer for shit. This is hopefully going to make me money, you know? Checking the records, posting them up, talking to people, you know, because I talk to people on Facebook about what they're interested in, you know? Try to dig them something. Got my Arctic Monkey yesterday from Cali Horizons landing page, calihorizons.king. Promo code JoE with no spaces saves if you check it out. Saves if you check it out. JoE no spaces code. Cali Horizons plural. Just like this. CALI Horizons with an S .king and code JoE if you check it out. Saves. Cheers. And like I said, Arctic Monkey. And there's one up there. It's the Toad Venom. Pretty cool. I got to do that too. That's not for making money, man. It's not for making money. It's because they were there for me when I had low money to, and still they have a very budget, good deals. You know what I mean? So yeah, very budget. They were here for me and Miss Adams when we needed them, so I like to shout them out, man. I'm in Virginia. I'm from Maryland in Virginia. Always lived around D.C. I grew up right near the Capitol Center in D.C. I mean, in Virginia. I mean, in Maryland, sorry. Right where I was in Maryland, D.C. So I knew about hockey. I knew about the tour. I knew about international dudes who would come here. Oh, you're in Cleveland? That's awesome. A lot of people are, man. We got a lot of people, UK, Ohio, Canada on, north and on East Coast and West Coast. Ohio, of course. Let's see. You got Michigan and affiliated areas, Parts of California, stuff like that. San Bernardino, Arizona, New Mexico a little bit. Utah. A little bit of New York, New Jersey and stuff, but mostly Canada on that side. The East Coast, mostly Canada. It was Toronto, Ontario, because it's a website radio station. So the one that I did was Toronto, Ontario, and it was Beaver themed as well. So it was very Canadian. I played a different character. If you heard my voice on the DJ show, it doesn't sound like me at all. Like, it's not my voice. It was a character, Sounds like a college kid. But I made the agreement to them that I could play anything I wanted and that I sourced it all from my own vinyl and cassettes. Nothing was from CDs. One show I used a couple digital files because it was an independent show, and some of those record companies, to save money, sent me digital files. But everything else was sourced from cassette and vinyl, and I still have all those tracks that I sourced on an external hard drive. And hopefully that doesn't rot away. But hey, man, what's up, Kyle? Cheers, bro. Boo. So I did my part, man. I really DJ'd it up. The thing is, I'd rather sell these things at value, piece them out, right? And then DJ out of the damn thrift store for like, you know, or the charity shop for like 25 cents a record. I could DJ out of the fucking thrift store. I don't need to keep this value. This stuff needs to go to its final home. It doesn't need to be on my back. And I need to teach the kids how to sell it for when I die, you know? I need to teach the kids the business of trade. Because we got estates. You know, my mother's gone, my father's gonna, you know, they got estates. We got to sell all that shit. Boo! DC, that's where I'm from. DC. 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 Gray Matter. Club owner in DC. Oh, and then Canada again. Oh, Canada. Canada yet again. Hell yeah. Shout out DOA. Shout out Canada. Then you got Boston, right? You got Boston with their straight edge. Department of Youth Services right here. Then you got Riverside right here. Riverside. Smoke 7. Riverside. Then you got fucking, well, Germany. Then you got Germany to represent. Germany. Oh, yeah, here we go. Motherfucking New York. Here, motherfucking New York. Jim Carroll Band. New York right there, him and his parents. Motherfucking Fullerton. Fullerton right there, middle class. How many do I have? Probably 12,000. Sunset. Sunset in LA. Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush. England. London. Swindon. Swindon. Also London. One of my favorite bass players ever, Jack Bruce. Moni in the middle, Moni in the middle. LA. Philadelphia. Compton, motherfucking Compton. Then more like West Coast Canada, like fucking Washington and shit. The whole world. Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. I like to too, man. I like to too. It's like I said, it can be a very expensive habit, but you know, I gotta be on the selling side. This is my daughter's Godfather. There's 2 singles from this album. This is my daughter's Godfather. There's 2 singles from this album. Here you go. And this one's the easier one to find. The other one I had to get from Italy because there's only like 350 of the other one. But I have it. This is a tour record. Tour records generally have gatefolds. They double. So they put the single and then an extra disc. So it's got the tour dates. The other damn tour record that I have is actually signed. This one has 2 different records, you know, and one of them is basically, it looks like the drummer kind of cashed in because it's all his shit on the second disc. But you can only get that on tour. Back then, you know. I have 3 of these original UK releases that have the black, white, and green. No, I have 4. They only have those 3 colors. They're all generally from Stiff. This one is not from Stiff, I don't think. Oh, here's a fan club. Direct fan club, top out single. See, there's nothing on the back. Nothing, right? Top out single. Direct fan club. It's Telegram Sam by fucking Bauhaus. Not T-Rex, but the Bauhaus one. And I have the other Bauhaus fan club only record too. And I got a damned fan club only record already up there on my Facebook. So we're just trying to make money, man. It's here. It's here. This one or this one? It's one of these. Because this one is the most valuable, but this one is signed. Signed on tour. So it's one of these. But I have test pressings too. Test pressings tend to be very expensive if the right buyer is around, you know. I'd say the signed Don Bowles one is about equivalent to either one of those anyway. So the one I already showed you with his signature, the 7-inch, the small one, yeah, that's about equivalent. Those 3 are about worth the same. This one's damn close. This one's damn close, okay? That's Slash Records. This one is damn close. But This one would be worth quite a bit, but it's trashed. See what I mean? It's trashed. You know? Did I find it? Did I find the record? Nah, I bought the records. I bought the records. I didn't find them. But those three are about equivalent. Oh, you dropped your phone. Sorry. Which one? The most expensive? Yeah. Hold on. Where'd I put them? This one? And this one? Both of these are probably about equivalent, and they're the most expensive because this one's the most expensive, but this one has a signature on tour. So I think these two, and then the one Don Bowles that I showed you that was signed, the small one, is probably the same. I have books that are worth more, though. I have books that are worth a lot more. I have books that are worth a lot more. So you saw them now, right? Those two. But there's another thing, man. I have like two more. One of them, if it's the second edition, like I think it is, I think it's the second pressing. I just don't, I can't see it. You know what I mean? They're already on shirts. People already have them on shirts, man. Yo, I'll shout out right now. Pasadena, California, on the boardwalk, Colorado Avenue, Pasadena. Meow Meow's Retro Thrift Shop. Go get your shirts over there. Meow Meow's Retro Thrift Shop, Pasadena, California, Colorado Boulevard, and tell Veronica that I sent you. Tell Miss V that I sent you. Tell her Joe from back east sent you. Even though she ain't from back east, she calls me Joe from back east. Yeah, they're already on t-shirts. That's how you make you have to specialize, man. You have to specialize. That's the value, man. You have to specialize. Yeah, because people, they think they're going to wear me out, dude. When they see that shit, they're like, you got some pretty cool shit. Can I buy all of it? Right? They think they're going to wear me out. Or, you know what I mean? Like eBay got shut down after a good couple of weeks of business, 3 weeks of business, it got shut down, right? So they think they can get me, no? You know what I mean? They think they can fucking choke me out, bro. How are they going to choke me out? I know what I did the whole time. I got a video card when I was 8 years old, bro. And you know what I bought there? I pre-ordered Body Count because I'm an Ice-T fan. And in OG, which is one of the best fucking Ice-T's, Power and OG are pretty badass. But anyways, he has a preview for this shit. So I went up to the video store. I said, you guys do the distribution tapes and CDs, right? Is that one coming out on CD? Because OG was on CD, but I wasn't buying CDs. But my neighbor had it on CD, so I asked. And he said, yep, so 1992, I got that CD with, you know, the redacted song on it. And this one also has the redacted song on it. What's up, Bud Files? And I paid for my own education, whatever, man, because when I grew up, I had all the textbooks in my house. I read them before school. Before I started school, I read all those textbooks. So I didn't need that shit. So I was in the library because the reference section, you can't check out the books. So I have to read them at a table there. So when I went on to college, I had to fund my own education and thank everybody that Amazon was around back then. See? Yo, but fellas, somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Oh, I got the original iced teas. They're worth more. You're right. You're right. I got records that are worth more. I got original iced teas. What the fuck was that syndicate called? Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, was it? Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis iced teas. I got them with the writing on them, with the pen writing on them. I got the dub plates. Those are worth more money. I didn't think about that. I got a Undead 9 Toes Later. That's worth more money than anything in this room. Yeah, I got all that shit. Oh, I got a Assassin single by the Ghetto Boys. That's the Johnny C. That's the first horrorcore song ever, and I got it. I don't think it's on the A side, but it's on the 12-inch single. And I got all that shit from Jazz Entertainment and New Tribe and Ghetto Boys. I got all that Jazz Entertainment stuff on cassettes. But yeah. Yep, Ice-T is still the best out there. One of them. You know, Cypress Hill is really great out there too. I don't know. Bloodhound Gang got back. I bet you they're pretty fucking fun to go see. But the Ghetto Boys, I bought, what's it called? Grip It on the Other Level at a country store in a basket. You know how they put peanut brittle in a basket at a country store? This one had indie tapes that were moved on the road because Jay Prince was a car dealer. So he moved all that shit on the road because you got to move cars too. And sometimes you got to move truckloads of cars and you throw tapes in the back of those cars. And so I bought it at a country store in 1987, before the black and white, you know, Def American Def Jam version came out. You know what I mean? But yeah. Cookie Puss? Hey, Cookie Puss. Cookie Puss. These could very well be Me So Horny, Samson, Survivors, which is like a reunion Samson, and the mini album. These three might be three of my favorite records in the fucking world. Like, really, these are not the top, but damn it, these are really close, bro. I know, man. My first record might have been the Monkees Volume 2, Monkees Greatest Hits Volume 2, because of Stepping Stone, that's why. I really like that song, Stepping Stone. I bought that for 10 cents, you know. And it had a booger on it, like it had a piece of shit on it. At the table, I saw it and I knew it, but I cleaned it off when I got home. So that's the first record I bought for 10 cents. They're my favorite. I love the Monkees, man. But I had cassettes back in those days. I remember my first 5 cassettes. I bought the 6th one. So what was the 6th one? Damn. I can't remember now. I can't remember. But I remember these were my first 5. There was the Ozzy Osbourne Randy Rhoads tribute tape. They were given to me. Fahrenheit 451 by Bon Jovi. I still got that. I got more than one copy. U2 Live Under a Blood Red Sky. These were like full tapes because I had tapes from before, you know, just from like rummage sales or finding them on the ground. So I had like a couple of compilations of breakdance music. Oh, the first one I bought it at the video store. It was Boris the Spider. Yeah. See, I never did that. I didn't do that because it's bad for them. You have to let it play. So you have to sit there in silence while you wait for the reel to play out. Because at home, my father had reel to reel. So I knew the concept that it pulls, you know, it puts too much pressure on him. We were not allowed to use fast forward. We could use forward, but not fast forward. See, we weren't allowed. And we had beta tapes, you know, and we had to do it by quality. And then my mom, you know, she loved it because I played her records. I still got some, but she loved it because she didn't have to flip them anymore. So she loved it when I was like fucking 3. I was playing records for her when I was like 3. As soon as I could fucking crawl. But yeah, I had to wait. So I'd sit in the back of my mom's station wagon and shit when I was a kid. We'd go somewhere, a special place where I knew they had indie tapes, and I'd buy 3 of them. Some of them only have 25 minutes of music on them, you know, but I have to wait till the tape ends before I can flip it over. Back in those days anyway. Now I don't give a shit. I don't care about anything. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Well, see, that's why I buy cassettes. My mom tried to get me to buy records because she was like, you make a record and then you make your own tape. That's when I did my first DJ gig in 1989 because they had this Caribbean night and they needed a DJ. 1989, I did it. And then at school by 1992, I did every dance. You know what I mean? What's up, Kyle? So that shit was awesome. Still doing pretty great, man. Listening to the leftovers here on this death record. Oh shit. Later time, man. Oh, I love that one, man. I have that Christopher Cross. I have 2 of them over there. But yeah, the one with the flamingo on it. I can't remember what the other one looks like, but I listen to that a lot. I love that. Christopher Cross. I can get caught between the moon and New York City. I know it's crazy, but it's true. You know, I got some of that stuff. I love that. Rex and Effect. Yep. Rex and Effect. Wow. What am I thinking? Oh, man. Boogie Down Productions. Too Short. Motherfucking all kinds of shit. Jody Watley. Fuck. We listen to everything. I listen to the records next door. That would be like Ohio Players, Yoko Ono, I said Ohio Players, right? The Spinners, like you say, Sam Cooke. The singles would be disco type stuff, you know. Casey and the Sunshine Band, Donna Summer, Chic. Yeah, Chic is one of my favorites. Nile Rodgers is one of my favorite bass players for sure. Rick James in the band, you know. Bootsy Collins is one of my favorite players ever. Parliament stuff. Parliament's one of my favorites ever. But when I heard Run DMC, there was a Street Team guy, and he had a boombox, and he played 3 songs over and over again, and was like, yeah, in between, and it would be like, Papa crazy, and then it would be like, I can't remember exactly what 3. But I was like, what the heck? That day, I was like, I've never heard anything like that. It is awesome. Yes, it sounded like Sugar Hill Gang and other disco rap that I had heard before, but the primitiveness of it with the boing, 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 so much space, you know, no instrumentation, you know. They didn't even use like the rock guitars yet like that Run DMC, you know. It was so sparse. And the only thing I knew like that was like Houdini and just these cats that were like real. That one's a 3rd pressing. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to put it up for $57 and let it go. I don't think it's worth anything. Not particularly. It might be worth something to somebody. I don't think it's a big deal. I'll put it up for like I said, 47 or maybe push it over 50 a little bit, but not much. I know what I paid for it. All that matters is what I'm willing to get rid of it for, you know? Now, where did we put the death cover? Can't be that lost. Your secret safe with me. Yeah, I don't know. Bone was on tour, so Bone was the first cassette that I sold on my eBay easy because they're on tour. But what I heard, they don't sound that great. I mean, I'll be honest with you. There we go. From what I heard, they don't sound that great. Yeah, I'll sell it for like 47, 52 bucks. Or I'll try. Somebody's gonna be like $12.99. I'm gonna be like, go buy a CD. Go buy a CD. You'll probably get bonus tracks, you know. This is one of the first CDs I ever bought. I destroyed it. This is one of the first CDs I ever bought as well. I destroyed it, but I bought it from the band because we used to play together. So yeah, that's one of the first CDs I ever bought. I killed it. I destroyed it. The first DVD I ever bought was The Slums of Beverly Hills. This is cooler than the CD, though, for the people because it's got an insert, you know? It's cooler for the people. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to play, dude. This is, I don't know if this is going to play, man. This is a fucking rough shaped piece. This is a rough shaped piece, bro. Let's see what happens. This, like, probably, you know, it's great and everything, but I probably couldn't sell it for a fucking dime. Somebody would have to put gram force down, and I don't do that. So I don't. When a record ain't no good, I use the record player to tell me. Okay, the record player is a sensitive machine and instrument, and it unlocks what's written here. Right. The best thing about a record is once you make a master, and then you use that master to make the vibration and cut it on the other platter, and you make a reverse mold, and you get to the point where you can make this copy. These are perfect copies, and they can be for 10,000 plays. Okay. And then those plates that they use can do like sometimes, you know, 20,000 copies. But after that, you got to replace them. So you really know what's doing good in a record company because you'll know they put out new editions only because they had to get rid of the original plates. They weren't any good anymore. They certainly sold over 90,000 copies at that point. A good example is Frontier. And I've had Linda. Is her name Linda? Oh my God, that would be fucked up, right? I've had her help me, and you know, and everything. And geez. So anyway, what I want to say is, so like, there's a proof because she's got the Circle Jerks on Frontier, and she's got the first Suicidal Tendencies. You'll never get a first copy, you know, in a new way because those plates are dead. You can't use them anymore. So they remastered all the time. Especially Suicidal Tendencies. Like Slash, you know, Slash sold more, you know, well, I was remembering exactly what they were, but let's say, I'll just give you one example. Faith No More and La Bamba. Yeah, Faith No More and La Bamba, as well as Jane's Addiction, right? Than anything else. And La Bamba, like just any soundtrack, is limited. So that's not even a big deal. But the Faith No More and the fucking, damn it, I always forget their name. And oh well, let's see, we'll listen. Yeah, I listen to Buckethead. I have like 32 Buckethead albums. Unfortunately, he has like 400, so you know, I'm nowhere close. But I have like 32. My favorite is Monsters and Robots. I like Coma a lot. You saw him? He's awesome, yeah. I never saw him. Did he do nunchucks? I hope so. I don't think these ever came with covers anyway, even though it's just a green record. I don't think it ever had a cover. But I got it from this kind of slimy sometimes record store. Oh, I didn't play it at the right fucking speed? What a dummy. What a dummy, sorry. Well, it's going to sound better than it was. Shit, that was the wrong speed. It'll sound better because the higher speed's better. This is a bootleg that's made on 2 45s instead of being one long playing record. So it's actually awesome because it plays faster. It sounds better. Buckethead is so awesome, man. He is tall, huh? What's up, Super Nugs? How you doing, man? Taking you to school, huh? You been watching? Creeping. Well, you want to creep? All right. Like I said, you want to creep? That's cool. So you represent the old school second album, Smash It Up, and Burglar. I'm a burglar. There you go. That's old as me. That's as old as me. What's up, Big Dave? That's as old as me. Then this one they had to. Oh, this one's as old as me. Zombie Rock and something else. That's as old as me. This one I never had an original of, but I sold a really good copy, and it probably even helped get me in trouble, but representing California. How old am I? I'm 50. 49. 49 next month. Big Dave's younger than me, man. What's up, Big Dave? What's up, Soup Nuts? Oh, this one's quite valuable too. Whatever, man. This one's quite valuable too. It's not signed by Don Bowles, but it is a Don Bowles. Yeah, that's quite valuable. Same era, yeah, for sure. Okay. There's Jenna Jameson there. I fucking love this one. And Jack Baker is singing on it. Jack Baker, he played the drummer in Happy Days. He was the first drummer. But yeah, he actually sings on this one. First time I bought this one, it's because we were playing together and I bought it backstage. You forgot? Dang. Chilling and token? Yeah, let me roll one up, man. I make agreement to myself to drink the water with the joints now, Dave. I made an agreement to do that. Yeah, this green record, whatever, man. It's from DC. It's from Maryland, really, but I have this whole collection of shit from it's the Gasatanka Giant Dutch East India Trading Company, you know, it was all together, and it's all this stuff went through Maryland, and I was near the college radio station, so I got all this shit from the DJs that didn't want it. The DJs that didn't want it and never played it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Here's a very simple Rick Agnew painting that he made for me because it was for 3D work. So it's just an implement of our record cover. So that, again, that's my daughter's godfather. But anyways, it's signed and everything there. I can't sell that, you know what I mean? But it's part of our record cover. He did it in 3D. The other thing, he did sculptures and photographs. And then we did this one with Miss Adams holding it and stuff. Can't sell that. That's family shit. That's family shit. Forgive their tired appearance. These souls here, you know, Miss Adams and myself, we didn't sleep, so, you know, but we got married. You know. That was a while ago. She made me raise some prices. She didn't want me to leave things go too cheap. She wouldn't let me let them go too cheap. Oh, yeah, I have those. Yep. You know what's really good? What is that? Goodbye Yellow Brick Road is a double record. It's really good. Oh, yeah, I got Dark Side of the Moon more than once. Yeah. Yep. I love that one. Yeah, you told me about the White Album. I have 2 copies of the White Album, and then one of them has an extra Apple record in it, and I don't remember what it is. Not right now, anyway. They're not gonna try to do a rap song on here. I love it when they do rap songs. Yeah, that one's great, man. That one's great. I probably spent $12.99. Even though it's got the inserts, it's no barcode, it's pre-barcode. It's a really old one. Oh, here you go. Today is Nina Hagen's birthday. The 11th, I guess. Is that right? Today is Nina Hagen's birthday. Claire got this from my channel. She got the United States, the English version. This is the German version. And it is German songs. She re-records the vocals. She does them for the US and for Germany, you know? He had Pantera vinyl. I never did. Because they came out in the CD era. And they played those Marshalls. So I had some Pantera cassettes. I never had the old band, the Wild Band, you know, when their first 3 tapes, I never had. I wish I did. Those are awesome. But it's Nina Hagen's birthday. So shout out to that. Gotta go grab that. Now they're playing. See, that's the thing about DC, right? They're playing 12XU. That goes all the way back to Red Cross. And they're re-releasing the movies Love Doll Superstar and Desperate Teenage Love Dolls. I have the last copy of Desperate Teenage Love Dolls beta, and it's signed by the director. It says, "This is the last known copy of Desperate Teenage Love Dolls beta, signed Dave Markey." He's a buddy of mine. I got his record for sale up here. But that's 12XU is one of these songs in DC lore and stuff like that. And so was Stepping Stone. That's why, as I said, you have to understand, this stuff happened in 1980, 1981. I'm 2 and 3 years old when it started. But I caught it. And so I knew about the Monkees. That's why that was my first record. Because I'd already heard Stepping Stone, see? From the locals. Because they were DC guys. So I already knew what was up in that case. This is what, 86, 87 too, or something. I don't remember. Nah, this is later shit. This is 90s. Because like I said, his old stuff, that's when he was wearing he's wearing the football shit, Ice-T. He's wearing, what do you call it? Shoulder pads and fucking helmets and shit. He was all weird, dude. He was all weird. He was a Circle Jerks fan back then. Wearing football pads and shit. Telephone first. Come on.
Don't worry about that, homeboy. We about to rock it. That's our most requested record. Yo, what's up, man? They got a record on the radio. Yo, man, rocking our stuff. Telling you, man, this is the most requested record. Everybody wants to hear this record. Everybody,
Yeah, this is in the early 90s. Probably around the Iceberg. Was it the Iceberg that you got as your first cassette? The one where they got the gun in the mouth? With that bitch tried to kill me. Nah, that one was color. It looked like a comic book. It looked like at least the corner of a comic book where they have the character face. Like a Marvel, you know? Nah, that wouldn't be it. Black and white, That might be this one. Shit, that might be this one. Does it tell you what record it's coming from? Fuck, I can't read it. Hold on. Rhyme Syndicate booking. Rhyme Syndicate. So available on. It's called Rhyme Pays. Is it Rhyme Pays? This record's called Rhyme Pays. '87, yeah. Yeah, I bought License to Ill in 1987, and I went to baseball practice. T-ball practice, in fact, not even baseball practice. So I bought it at Bradley's. It was probably $3.50 in 1987, the first time. And I went to T-ball practice, and it was in my mother's car, and it warped in the sun. So no, that was the Beastie Boys record. So I was like, fuck, dude, that was my fault. I found out at home. I was like, it was in the direct sunlight. That was me, right? And my mom's like, go return it. And I was like, yeah, but it was my fault. She's like, go return it. I did. I returned it, and they gave me a new one. I still have it. Now I have two of them, Yeah, Ice-T and Ice Cube. Hell yeah, dude. Ice Cube, man. I like the B-sides one, whatever that was called. I like Kill It Will. Isn't that? Oh, that's Ice Cube. Kill It Will. Oh shit. But no, Ice-T original gangster OG. That's like the best Ice-T kind of, But shit. This one's red. Get the girl gold from church, like New Jack City. New Jack City, probably. Yeah, I love that movie, man. That's like 1992, right? Yeah, New Jack City. I saw it in the movie theater, man. My boy from next door, man. My sister worked at the movie theater in the 80s and 90s. So I think that might have been 92, but I saw it in the movie theater. Because we didn't have to get IDs checked, Chris Rock, that's the first Chris Rock I was really aware of. I didn't watch Saturday Night Live. So that's the first Chris Rock I probably ever saw. Or it was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Maybe it was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Yeah, it was. Let me have one rib. How much for a soda? He just poured in my hand. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to have, there was a Clear record back in the day. They did Incesticide, and then they did a single for In Bloom, I think it was. And they put it on a Clear record, and they put the lyrics to the album because they didn't have the lyrics in the album, and people were like, I can't understand him talking. So they put the lyrics in there. So I had that one piece of Nirvana vinyl. Later on, I got a In Utero vinyl. Yeah, I have a In Utero vinyl. I don't have that Clear record anymore. I sold it. I used to have the CD. I probably do. No, I think I sold that too because people wanted the lyrics so bad that I could just go to a table and like trade that shit, Yeah, well, it's extended. It has it has unique cuts on it, or at least one. But now, Courtney's, she box sets all that shit all the time. She'll box set it for 2 songs, The In Bloom, that's the In Bloom record cover. We can listen to the clean Me So Horny. How about that? Sitting at home watching an Arsenio Hall, so I got my black book for a freak to call. Picked up the telephone, dialed the 7 digits, said, "Yo, this Marquis, baby, are you down with it?" I arrived at a house, knocked on the door, not having no idea of what the night had in store. I'm like a freaking heat, a dog without warning. My appetite is love, cause meat's so honey. The clean one. You said you were alone until you met me. I was the first to dress you up and make you sexy. You tell your parents that we're going out. Never to the movies, just straight to my house. You said it yourself. You like it like I do. And this is where I fuck them up when I do karaoke. This is where I don't go clean anymore. I say, put your lips on my dick and suck my asshole too. That's what I do. At karaoke, I do it clean until I get put your lips on my dick and suck my asshole too. That's when I switch. Usually the rest of it's dirty, and usually they don't let me do karaoke anymore. Yeah, I play along until I get there. I just can't help it anymore. That's too fucking funny. I've never said suck my asshole to anybody. That's not a thing, man. That's not a thing, man. That's called comedy, man. Yeah, I play along until then, man. I can't help it. Yeah, I know, man. I was I guess that was in August, huh? I guess I was at the beach. Yeah, it was in August, like. And then like a Jerry Garcia was at a beach too. So those both happened, I think, when I was at the beach. That's kind of a bummer when you're trying to chill out there. Probably listening to that shit, and then everybody's playing it. It's playing everywhere, and you're like, maybe you don't want to fucking hear it right now. I don't really listen to them anymore. Like, I really don't. Oh, he did, man. That's really sad, man. Yeah, I hear you. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. My condolences on that. Temporary solution for a short-term problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have got over it. Support, People don't always ask or understand how to ask, and you're all told to be tough. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're all told to be tough, See, this is exactly where I'm from, actually. HR is from like 3-4 miles away. That's it. He went to school on my road, and they moved into there too. So that's exactly where I'm from. Central Avenue, North Capitol Street. North Capitol Street.
Yo, what's up? Request line.
Yes, this is the homeboy Ronnie from DC. Man, red, white, and blue. Been trying to get through.
Dude,
How
how about this shit? Judas Priest, Rock-a-Rolla.
Don't worry about it, homeboy. We just rocked it, but we gonna
Second cover, not the first cover. It's the second cover. CVS, whatever. Check that shit. You went to see him. He lived on the third floor, and you pulled up, and he threw his carpet out. Oh my gosh, you had to throw it out, yeah. Yeah, except for one thing. Although I do have the single. It doesn't have Diamonds and Rust on it, and that's my favorite song from that era, actually. But it's not on there. Actually, the Rock-a-Rolla song, man, it's that break, the first like guitar harmony break or melody break, excuse me. It's so funny to me, like the twin attack, because it goes ba-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. So it sounds like somebody playing horns, like trying to do like, like a fight march or something. Sounds like that, man. No, I hear you, man. No, I mean I totally like empathize and like, yeah, it's right time. It's the right time to talk about it, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the right time, man. We're just hanging out. You take all these bonus beats, man. Your sister's name is Harmony. Yeah, I didn't do that right. I didn't mean Harmony, but that's a beautiful name, man. Like my daughter's name is Ariana, which means the Holy One, but I didn't name her that way. I named her Ariana as in a beautiful song aria named Anna. I named her a little bit differently. I just smushed it. Ariana. It was supposed to be Nagash, but then it ended up being Rika because Rick is her godfather. So we changed her middle name for him too, in respect. Yeah, this one's a fan club one. They copied Kiss. Remember when Kiss did those 4 different records that had each their own visage on? So they had the Paul record, the Peter Criss record, the Gene record. There was 4 of them. They copied it. So this is fan club shit too. And it's blue, as a matter of fact. They also do funny timing things and lock grooves on their records. So you got to listen to them before you put them up, dude. Because like you may, like the detail of, I got the Ooh Side song over there, and it's got a lock groove at the end that just screams forever, and it's a real scream. And so if a DJ was lazy and didn't know that, and they played that on the radio, it would like piss people off so bad, dude. And they do it as a prank. And then there's Lovely Money, one of the songs on it, it changes speed in the middle, and then it changes back. So I've caught it before, even digitally, and I fixed it. But, they're just fucking with people, dude. They're just fucking with people. But yeah, I got some of those my sister brought in a suitcase when she went to the UK because, like, some of them were mail order fan club shit only. But yeah, I got Maggot Brain. Yep, I got Maggot Brain original. It's got ringwear like records that old do on the cover. But yeah, I got Maggot Brain. That's one of my favorite records of all time. Maggot Brain, and Chocolate City as well, because that's everywhere in DC because it's about DC. So everybody loved that, man. Yeah, I saw Almost Famous. Yep, that's a good one. So Cameron Crowe wrote that, I guess. He was a young rock journalist for Rolling Stone. He was only like 13, 14 traveling, so that's why he wrote that book. You know what I mean? He's really good at putting compilations together for like soundtracks and shit. But yeah. But he was just a kid. That's how he wrote that shit. Oh, and by the way, he wrote Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right? Think about those characters in there and then put it in the context of going on tour as a rock journalist and a child. Think about the characters in Fast Times at Ridgemont High now. And then think about how many of them are kind of like put together. You know what I'm saying? My favorite movie is Crush Groove, man. I got the Crush Groove soundtrack too, though. I'm getting buried here. You were in a movie? Really? What movie? I was like not really in a movie. Hot Shots Part 2. No, not Hot Shots. The fucking baseball one. Major League 2. I was in the stadium. It was the sequel to My Christmas Story. It was called My Summer Story. I know that movie. I've never seen that movie. My friend says it's hilarious. So that's Gene Shepard's writing, the radio guy. My father listened to Gene Shepard when he was growing up because that's real shit, that radio guy, yeah? Anyway, yeah. So I totally know that movie. I've never seen it. I want to see that. I want to see the Elvis Kung Fu movie, or as much as they have together. But yo, let's listen, man. Jim Carroll, New York. There's Jimmy and his parents right there. Yep, there's Jim Carroll and his parents. You ever seen the Basketball Diaries, bro? You know that one, right? That's his story. That's his book. This one's called Catholic Boy. That's him and his parents. But yeah, Basketball Diaries. Oh, Kieran Culkin? No, Basketball Diaries has Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Jim. Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg plays his buddy. So like the heroin chasing buddies, it's Jim and his buddy. You know, it's those two. It's Mark Wahlberg and Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a killer movie, man. Killer movie. But here we go. This is his real life shit, I guess. I saw that in the movie theater too, Basketball Diaries. Oh, Kieran Culkin? Yeah, I remember Kieran. I saw Kieran in a lot of movies, man. I still see Kieran in movies, I think. Macaulay, I don't ever see in movies. But, yeah. He's into other shit. He's into hanging around in Portland or whatever. That's what I heard. I heard that they really have tunnels there and shit. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm not going, really. I don't like places where cops are sissies. That's a rule for me. All right, I'll be right back, man. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Let's see. Do I need more water? Yes. I'll be right back. Ruff. Don't you bark at me. Oh, yeah. Hey, are you off work or what? I even saw that movie in the theater, man. I even saw that one. I mean to say, not Christmas Story. I mean to say, fuck. Home Alone. Home Alone. Yeah, I saw that in the theater. And I even saw The Good Son in the theater. That was cool. I did not see Party Monster in the theater. I wish I did. I don't know if that was in the theater, really, but I love that movie. I wonder if Jim Carroll's alive, man. I mean, he did fine, I guess. I mean, he survived, right? So I wonder if he's still alive. Let's see if I got any interest that I know of here. Take a look. Real quick. Because I got to cut it pretty soon anyway. I appreciate all those likes, man. 7 is pretty dang good. You know? Try to get 11 at most, you know? Let me see if I got any answers here. Probably not. Tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's payday, y'all. Seven listing saves sounds good. That's people that are kind of like watchers, I guess. Yo, Leprechaun, what's going on, man? How you doing? Cheers. What are you up to this evening? I'm probably gonna get out of here soon, man. But I appreciate you coming through, man. I'm just still going through records. I sent people a bunch of pictures today and stuff, if they got some interest. It's going, huh? Not that great, huh? I'm gonna get some Raisinets, man. I just finished a joint and have some Raisinets, so water. Dark chocolate, man. They're the good ones. Dark chocolate, man. Heck yeah. I actually have an energy drink next, man. Pretty sure I'll drink that too. Yo, you know, what's that other shit called? Milk Duds, man. There's more weight in them. They got caramel inside, but I love the Raisinets. The raisins and the seed part, it's so much better. You get to taste the chocolate, then you get to chew up the raisins and the seeds, man. And I really, really like that. That's a double hit right there. Yo, what's going on, Don? Cheers, bro. How you doing, Don Fraud? We're just kicking it, man. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on staying long, man, but, you know, I'm doing pretty good, and I've been productive enough today, at least listening to records, cleaning them up, seeing the condition so I can post them up, sending pictures to people today. A couple people, you know. Anyways, I'm doing good, man, so I might hang out for a little longer. Listening to Jim Carroll right now. There he is with his parents. You guys might know the Basketball Diaries. That's about Jim Carroll. So, yeah, that's the Jim Carroll band. This is him and his parents. So, the guy that Leonardo plays, that's him. And then his buddy in that movie, the one that Marky Mark plays, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. Mrs. Wahlberg said, yes, one of her kids had 3 nipples. She just won't tell you which one. And the Funky Bunch. On Facebook Marketplace because eBay gave me the cut. You know what I mean? So on Facebook Marketplace now. You know, I got hit up by a local guy who's a radio station guy, so that's pretty fucking cool. So he was like thinking, you know, maybe I had a small collection or something. He was trying to maybe buy me out. I'm like, that ain't happening, man. That ain't happening. It's endless over here, man. So yeah, I got to do it when it's impactful, Don. This is the second Thursday tomorrow that I've been open, right? And so that's payday. And then, so I got to put shit up on Monday to give people time, you know. I mean, you know, look, 3 weeks was going good over at eBay and it blew up, right? So you never know what's going to happen, but I will not run out. They can't wear me out in this game, man. I've been doing this for too long, you know. I've been holding these things and carrying them through the world for too fucking long, and I've been taking care of them, you know. They don't know what I got. 12K maybe. I probably got 12K pieces, you know. And that lines up because with 22 years of skipping lunch to buy them and thinking about $7 lunch, man, putting that math together, 12K, that pretty much lines up because that would be about $4.71 buying in a piece. And it seems like, it'll work out. There's no end to it, man. You know, how much are they going to try to shut me down? I got them by the thousands, man. I got them by the thousands. And I brought them here, you know. People didn't buy them in the places I did and bring them here. In the hardware stores in the woods. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, man? And the country stores, like I was mentioning to him. You know, the country stores where the indie rap was distroed because they were car salespeople. And they had to move cars, sometimes truckloads of cars across the country, you know? Well, they didn't give me much of a choice, Don. I just didn't capitalize because I didn't want to be a capitalist ever. But our training was such that we didn't have much of a choice, man. You know that whole let's sell magazines and whatever through school or candies or whatever, door to door. I mean, we didn't have any other training. The other options were to be a teacher, you know, which is lame, or people that would work on their sports careers or whatever. But, you know, I break bone. I was like, man, let me get out of that shit. I go to a school that tells me they're going to start an ice hockey team. I didn't even ice hockey, but I was street hockey all of my life, so I was ready. They don't have a street hockey or an ice hockey team to this day, you know, so that was a rug pull. I had no choice, man. Then going to fucking convention rooms and hotels and being as skeptical as fuck and being like Red Bull coming through, and I'm like, ain't nobody going to buy an 8-ounce drink for $2.50. You know what I mean? And they almost died, but because Monster had the same idea as me, and they made them pints. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's been nothing. I've never had an option. You know, I went to school on my own dime. At least it was cheap in those days. But the books were not fucking cheap. And so I'm going to cash them in, man. I got a whole storage I spend hundreds of dollars a month to own. And I used to have too, you know? So, and now I got a mother who's gone and her estates. My father's going and his estates. And I got to teach my kids how to do the trade. I've never been given another option, really. You knew you'd be a farmer. There you go. See, I knew I couldn't. Like my father, he's in Department of Defense. He told me not to go in the military, so I didn't know what to do. Because I thought I had to do that. You know what I mean? But he told me don't because of that's, you know, my grandfather's the war veteran, you know, he's a Purple Heart from World War II, you know, and it's like my father's in defense and he knows what the actual playing field is, you know what I'm saying? And he said, don't do that. So what was I being the whole time, you know? I was just working and playing guitar or whatever, you know, growing a beard, you know? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're a bit of both and you have a community. Like our community was not like that. It's DC. It's transient. It changes. The whole regime changes every 4 years, and it gets split up every 2 and factionalized. So people just get bumped back to Wisconsin, you know, and they're asked out with all their shit on the street, and we just pick it up. What's up, Sarah? We pick it up, and then they dump it on the side of the road in Maryland, bro. Right. Me kids too, man. I hear you on that one. Sarah, your kids too, right? Nah, Sarah, you gotta keep going. You're educating already. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? I still, 2 whole days I haven't opened my colas yet, Sarah. Well, I must be doing all right. Then there's the baseball cards, Don. My dad was real impressed because he remembered. Because he was talking about dude's father trying to sell his car and not let them know where he lived, you know? Because, you know, I can't sell his gold on the streets that much either, right? Because I get robbed, bro. So that came up, and he was talking about dude, and then I was like, well, remember his son in the baseball card years, right? I have the Topps collection, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989, complete. You know what I mean? And then I got blah, 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 endless boxes of this shit. You know, wax packs, and you know these are like those Toys R Us packs, and you know I got boxes. So he was excited. He was like, yeah, well, you're gonna do good with those baseball cards, buddy. He was happy about that one. Hell yeah, Sarah. Sarah, you ever see the movie The Baseball Diaries with Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Wahlberg? That song is actually at the end. You ever see The Basketball Diaries? It's about Jim Carroll, this guy. So that's the guy that DiCaprio plays. That's his real mom. So the mom that he kind of like goes and tries to get in their house and steal her TVs and shit like that. But yeah, this song is at the end of that movie, remember? This one. Cheers. He just said Bobby. Bobby was played by Michael Imperileone. He's the one who gets leukemia and a shaved head. Michael Imperileone. Hey, Sarah, somebody said you were in Michigan the other day. I don't know if you saw that one. I'm doing great. Sarah. Say hi to Michigan for me. You saw that one? Oh, you saw a Leo movie that was good? What was that one? Oh, The Wolf of Wall Street. Yep. You want to smoke crack with me? Hey, Don, you want to smoke crack with me? Yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street, man. That's a good one, man. Matthew McConaughey and shit. That's a good one, man. Yeah, my mom, she wasn't much for movies, man. But every once in a while, I'd be like, look, you got to watch this one, you know? And my estranged Miss Adams, you know, I would watch like 40 streaming movies and recommend one, you know, and she still wouldn't have time for it. But I was like, most of this stuff's garbage, Don, you know? Shit, at least I don't own that, you know? Yeah, it was a wild movie, yeah. I'm sure it's very exaggerated. I'm sure there's truth, but I'm sure it's exaggerated. 80s had a weird culture of their version of machismo, you know. They actually made a book like for pussies or whatever, you know, and it would tell you, you know, if you ordered this instead of that, you're a pussy, stuff like that. So yeah, it was like, I'm sure it's exaggerated, but I'm sure it's pretty bad too. They had a weird machismo. They would do drugs and stay up all night and then fucking go to work, you know. Anyway, you know what I mean? Like, and they were like, if you don't, you suck, you know, you can't keep up or what? What are you, a lightweight, you know? It was a rough boy culture anyway, like, bucks. Bucking up, you know? Rough culture. All right, it's time for me to open up that energy drink, man. I guess that means roll a joint first and be ready. The good thing about the energy drink, although other than the soda, is I can put more water in it because, you know, it's like sugar free, so it doesn't have like a syrupy coat your throat sort of taste. It's sugar free, so I can add water to it and stretch it. I didn't drink for 2 days. I drank yesterday, and I'm not drinking today, so that's the deal, you know. So I better hit this, but let me roll a joint real quick so I don't forget first. Get the good papers out too. Celebrate that I'm not drinking, eh? Still got candy, still got food. You don't need energy drink? Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing, Don. I'm in love with coffee. I don't like these. These are sugar-free, sour drinks. I don't like them, but that's good. And then the coffee that I get it from the diner for free. And it's really watered down, not great coffee, right? But that limits me, because otherwise, I got my coffee maker right there, Don Fried, and I'll be drinking 2 pots a day of really rich, bold, delicious coffee that smells great, you know? But that's no good for me, man. So this actually helps me limit a little, you know. And I already got the drinking issue, man, and drinking is better for me than sugar in a way. Like, I feel better. Fermentation seems to be something that my body really agrees with. I like the extra bacteria that you can grow in the fridge by leaving your shit in to marinate, you know? I like fermentation. I like things a little bit funk. Sugar doesn't have that quality, so it doesn't feel as good to me as beer, but it really does need to be there, if not the other. That's why they call them soft drinks, man. For a person who drinks like me, that's why they call them soft drinks, you know? Not for a person who doesn't drink alcohol like that. But I got a whole German half, you know? I got a whole German half. I'm really particular about what I drink, even in beer, you know? Coffee and a Zen, there you go, man. That's awesome. That's a cool situation. I might want to try some of that powder caffeine. I'm not even lying, dude. Like the rise and the bump and that type of shit, dude. I'm not lying. I might want some crystalline caffeine. I'm not scared of it because, you know, I wouldn't abuse it. Not trying to get cranked up too much. Just trying to maintain. I could hit some cough syrup instead of the beer, too. Just kidding. Maybe 3 beers and 2 Klonopins instead of 6 beers, you know? But anyway, just whatever I have to do, man. Whatever seems, if my body's talking to me, I listen. That's what I worry about. It's talking to me, I'm listening. It says I don't like this. It says I'm detoxing a little bit, and I'd like you to take some space. At least not every day, every other. You know, it's detoxing a little bit, and it likes it. It's the spring. I can't be doing that, you know, during the summer like that. Maybe at night, but like later, like 11, you know, not 4 or whatever. Later. Also, I didn't know how daylight savings was going to go. So I'm still not adjusted, I don't think. Oh, poor me, you know what I mean? Just get your ass up and go to work. Cheers. There you go. And I have the agreement while smoking at least joints and cigars to have some water, so I will. Energy drink first, though. This is what I was getting at. Cheers. What's up, Vince Matthews, bro? Where you going? You going to another show, Vince? I saw something on FB, man. Cheers. Representing Anthrax and Megadeth, bro. They're out there, man. They're all on tour, huh? As far as I know, there's an unforgivable flaw on this, you know, mid-level Kill 'Em All. But there's an unforgivable flaw on this. It still doesn't have a barcode, actually. Look, it still doesn't have a barcode. That's cool. But it's on the bass solo, I think. I'll have to listen to it again, but I fear there's an actual skip on the bass solo. Worst place to be, you know, on Whiplash. I mean, on Pulling Teeth, you know. Puff, puff, let's go. Puff, puff, agreement to have some water with my joints and my cigars and a little bit of energy drink. Yeah, Don Fry was talking about coffee and a Zen, man. I might try some of that Rise Bump or whatever, that crystalline caffeine. I really might. Like I said, I would take it easy anyway. I'd be very conservative with that. Cheers, cheers. Oh yeah, like I said, the water agreement. I still got water, I still got candy, I still got food even, you know. Oh yeah, and I can pour that in there. Like I said, it don't bother me. Just a little. Take it easy. There you go. Perfect. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Man, the lady had like taquitos on the Facebook Marketplace with their pollo and chorizo, and you know they don't have any carne molida or like a carne de res, and they got tacos dorados. So I was like, you don't have any carne molida or carne de res taco fucking dorado this weekend, you know? Because I don't want chicken, man. What the fuck do I want chicken for, man? Ranchero, motherfucker. I want some res. Tacos Dorados from Jalisco, Guadalajara? Are you serious with me right now? Those are my favorite fucking tacos. Deep fried Dorados. Shit. But I need carne de res or carne molida. At least. I don't want no pollo, man. The other people were selling papas, pollo, sauces, and some shit that neither I or Frank and Beans Jug ever heard of. So, but that shit looked good. I would buy that. It looked good and shit. Yeah, I would buy that right off. I was ready for that. They got pollo. I don't care, but I don't want pollo in my Dorados. Nah, and I don't want chorizo either. It's too salty for me. It's too salty. I'd rather eat the fucking beetle one. Or whatever bug, dude. I'd rather eat a bug one than a pollo. I don't give a shit about eating bugs, man. I got real sick in inhaling an exoskeleton of a beetle though, so I don't know if they carry diseases on their backs or whatever shit like that. Cause I got real sick one time like that. I just inhaled it. It was an empty beetle exoskeleton. I must have been pretty fucking drunk sleeping down on my stomach at that time. I never sleep face down. The majority of people do though, sleep face down. I wonder when it rolls over on the 7-day views and shit.
It's too late to fall in love with Sharon Tate. But it's too soon to ask me for the words I want called on my tune. I think it's time that you all start to think about getting by without that need to go out and find somebody to love. It's too late. There's no one left that I even want to imitate. You see, you just don't know. I'm here to give you my heart and go on some fashion show. But it ain't no contribution. Rely on the institution to validate your chosen art and a section of boredom and let you play out your part. It's too late. You know, when they got nothing to give, they always pause their legs for what's negative. They're so decadent until their daddy's money from home's all spent. So I think it's time, cause it's too easy to rely on worshiping devils and strangers in bed. Though they do take good drugs and they do give good head. It's too late. You should have realized I was worth the wait. But you didn't hesitate. When he took you off, they let him seal all fate. So I think it's time that you all start to think about getting by without that need to go out and find somebody to love.
Yo, what's the percentage for a layaway plan? Anybody know? What's the percentage for a layaway plan? Oh my goodness. Okay, I got 9 likes here. That's definitely the max I can get. It's been 2 hours. Let's see what time it is in the real world. I'm gonna switch over to the other channel, man. All right, man. Peace. Thanks for being in. I mean, if you know where it is, go ahead. But we're all good.